Morning, y'all. I want to demonstrate how you use this Starfrit. Um, I'm doing 30 pounds of potatoes, and I sure don't want to do it all. Okay, so I had cut off. This was a little bit too tall. They're big taters. Okay, so this thing slides up and down. This is your cutting blade, and it locks in place. Okay, so I need to slide this down out of the way so that I can push this down onto the potato and stab it in there. I already stabbed the bottom. And that's the cut in. I decided to put the cut in down because I'm putting the big end down. Okay. So, you have to slide this down out of the way so that you can stab this in there. So this squeezes right here. Slide it up or down, and it will stop wherever you put it, okay? Alright, see this right here? This slides up or down. This is your potato. I mean, that's the height of your potato. I cut off this much, and I did it, see? The bigger end down. Alright, now what I gotta do is, this is the blade part. So what I got to do is slide this, open this up, and slide it down to where let's see if that works. And this goes down. Okay, let's turn it on. I've got this thing on a switch. The reason why I got it on a switch is because this turns it on. See, it won't come on. I got mine on a switch. The reason why is because you could accidentally hit that. And see how it's working? Then you're going to have to cut the top off that little bit. Okay. Now, to release it, see, it's already here at the bottom. So, this is going to raise up. See, that raised up. It just slides up and down. See? Now, to hold that up, this is at the top. Okay, now, take your potato off of there. And it left a little bit, but that's not much. And it's not much at the top if you do it this way. Okay, then clean it up and take all the pits out of it, or whatever, you know, like a bad spot. Your cannon, so you want to take all the bad spots off. Then you want to drop this is filtered water, and then you want to keep your potato covered in cold water, filtered water, until you're ready to can. So let's try another one. So let's look at this potato. Okay, they're almost the same on both ends. But this end will be easier to peel for the top when you cut off the top part. And this end is going to be more difficult to peel. Let me demonstrate. I'm going to cut this end off even though it's more narrow, because it's more difficult to peel. So I'm going to cut off about that much. Well, first we need to kind of examine it. Let's see. See the height? It's too tall. So I'm going to cut off about that much. There we go. Then we'll just peel that and throw it in our water. But I'm going to put this down, stab it down. Now we need to raise this first to the top. And we're going to stab it in there. I like stabbing it on the bottom first. And see? It's the right height. You got to release this. So you just open it up back here. Use your finger to push it down some. And then we're going to push This won't push down till you, because stops it. So now we're going to stab it in there. Just push down. Push the front down. Okay. Now adjust it a little bit higher. Right there. Now we're going to turn it on. There you have it. See, now you don't have too much to peel at the top, and the bottom's already peeled, and it'll leave a little spot on there, but not much. Now if you got smaller potatoes, you're going to work it a little different. My kitty, pay attention to that over there. We got groceries. I hadn't put it up yet. This is a prepper's house, you know. Okay, now to get that potato out, you're just gonna this thing right here, just leave it and just raise that up. You want a little room so you can raise it. So if you put it too tight, you can get your tater out. Now see, I have very little take off the bottom and very little take off the top, doing it this way. Now I've got to remove my eyes, and everybody knows how to do that. So, and then after you removed all the eyes from the potato, then put it in your cold filtered water, and then start another one. Don't forget to compost. Now we got a weird one right here, so I don't know how that's gonna go. Make sure there's no soft spot, and I don't have to cut this one. It's not that tall, so we're just gonna stick it on there. Now first, before you stick that on there, you want to raise this up out of the way. Raise it up out of the way. Just clamp it like that. Stab your tater on there. See? Stab it on there. Just a minute. I had my video off, so I was explaining how to do this. You got to move this out of the way, push this down, and then you can press this down into the potato. Then raise it back up when you're ready to go. And this is the on and off button. Let's see how this one that's got like a funky spot on it, how it, oh, you can hear it. It is breaking it off. I just want to see what it would do. Imperfection, you know. Okay, see the imperfection? We're just going to cut that off. Compost. See, just cut it out. And it worked fine. So your potatoes don't have to be perfect. Oh dear, too tall. Well, what am I going to do? So on this one, see how the top looks and the bottom. I want to set the bigger bottom on the bottom. But, anyway, I'm just going to slice off about, you'll get used to it. Just slice that off. And I'm putting the sliced end down. And when I put my potato on there, my next potato, I leave this at the bottom so that I can adjust this. And then you bring this back to the top. Right up under where this is. That's your guide. Okay, now we'll turn it on. These blades are soft. It comes with 2 on the very bottom of this, up under there, under your battery compartment. I'll show that to you. Okay, and then it come with some packaging of some. To remove your potato, just press up on that and take that out. You want to leave a little room so you can press up on this to get your potato out. Because if you jam it all the way, it's going to be more. That's why I cut the potato off. Now we're going to clean this potato up. Also, I put, this is clean filtered water. And this is my first dunk. Because I don't wash these potatoes before I start peeling them. And then they go in my cold water. This is cold water. This might look a little dingy because there's been a few washed already. Okay, it comes with a manual. And it's got recipes in here. Let's see. I'll show you a recipe. It shows how to take that off. I'll show you that. There it is. Okay, in the box come with these fittings, some more extra cuttings, and in this device itself, I'll show you. I got the safety switch off. I mean, my own safety switch is that on and off switch. Alright, here is your it also runs on battery. So, let's remove the battery compartment. And right in here, let me turn it where you can see it. Right there is another little compartment. Let me open it. Right under the battery compartment, there's 2 more in there. So you get a total of 4 in there, 2, and then you got one that's already loaded when you buy it. So that's a total of 7 cutters. I won't, unless the grid's down, I won't need batteries, because it comes with one of these, you know, these plugs. And here's an example. It says cucumbers, a zester, like that's a lemon, if you can't tell. And then peeler, that's a potato. And this is curly fries. I guess you could put it back on there and do that. So here's pictures down here. That even looks like a kiwi fruit. I don't know. There's an orange, lemon. What is that one? I don't know. Potatoes and cucumbers. What? Make neat salads, wouldn't it? Ooh, I'm going to try some of this. Okay. So I got to get back to peeling. Alright, y'all. That's my product review on this Starfrit, and I'm liking it. So save me time on canning. Oh, my fingers. Oh, it's gonna really save time. Okay, y'all, don't look in there. Don't look over there because I hadn't put my groceries up yet. I got so many things to do that. But I love this gadget, y'all. Okay, bye, y'all. Have a good day.